The Buccaneer project is funded by the European Regional Development Fund through the Ireland-Wales Cooperation Programme.
Welcome to the Buccaneer Innovation Series. This is part 2 of our 4-part series on ideation. In this video, we want to introduce you to a 3-part model of how to prioritize and then develop your ideas. Basically, we're going to reflect on those ideas, thinking about their feasibility, their desirability, and their viability. Desirability refers to the customer or user perspective. It answers the question, is the idea something that someone would desire? Desire in this context often means that the idea addresses a certain job that your customer wants to get done, or it leads to something that addresses a clear need that your customer has. Feasibility is connected to a technical perspective. Ask yourself if the idea can be put into practice either by you or in cooperation with a network of partners. The key question here is, will we be able to realize this idea? Reflect on the ideas from this economic point of view and ask yourself, is the idea attractive? Is it attractive with respect to our business performance? And can we expect a positive return on investment? Now you've identified these 3 areas from 3 perspectives. Ideas that are promising from all 3 perspectives lay at the center. This is the sweet spot. Further examination of these ideas has the potential to lead to really successful innovations. Now it's your turn. Go back and look at the ideas that you created yourself and the ones you created brainstorming with your colleagues or even your customers. Look at each one and mark them according to whether they're desirable, whether they're feasible, and whether they're viable. The ideas that have 3 marks are the ones that have the sweet spot. Maybe you need to go back to that divergent or convergent stage. Consider the Scamper model again. Can you combine any of these ideas to come up with one that matches your sweet spot? Now it's your turn. Press pause and see what you come up with. If some of your ideas don't automatically come into the sweet spot, it's okay, you don't have to discard them. You may need them later as alternatives when you've done your prioritization. But for now, we want to focus on the sweet spot, looking at those ideas that are viable, desirable, and feasible. So what do we do next? This model helps you to select the right ideas. For each idea in your sweet spot, just list it here. Then list the potential customer segments. Pick the highest priority. This priority may be because you know you can already reach them, or they have an urgent challenge that they need to address. List some early adopters in this segment. Early adopters are those people who always buy first. Millennials, the group born after 1980, definitely fit into this category. Lastly, consider the alternatives. What are those customers already using? How is your idea better than the alternatives? And will they buy your solution? This last is the most important. If the answer is no, then move on to the next idea. Now you've found ideas that reach your business's sweet spot, and hopefully you've matched them to the customers that will buy them soon. Take some time now to work through all of the ideas that you identified in the first stage of divergent and convergent thinking. In the next video, we'll be looking at how to refine those ideas by looking at them from different perspectives.